E kore rawa rātou, e koro heketia. Pēnei i a tātou, e ora nei. E kore hoki te kaumātuatana, e noi kore i a rātou. Nā taumaha e whakahe, i te hekana atu o te rā, tainua ki te arana mai o te ata. Ka mau mahara tonu tātou i a rātou. Ka mau mahara tonu tātou i a rātou.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
That in consequence of a persistence by Germany in her invasion of Poland, Great Britain has declared war upon her, and that as a result, Australia is also at war.
I went down to Martin Place and the gentleman just said, what do you want? I said, I want to join the army. And he said, yeah, no problem. How old are you? 18, you got your parents' consent? Yes. Sign here. And I was in the army.
And poor old, and I still remember his cry, can't be married, a very strong, strict Catholic. Oh my God, I can still hear it there. And with that, I got a thump in the back and I fell flat on my face.
Had a girlfriend, I've had her since she was 16. Anyway, she wanted to get married and my father said, whatever you do, don't get married because your life will be ruined, don't ruin hers.
Oh, the crosses. That's really good. I can't read them. Doesn't matter, I'm here.
We were young and old, they were up to 60 years of age in the battalion. Anything went, if you had a withered knee or bad eyesight, it didn't matter, you were in.
Betty went home that night and anyway, of course the train took 14 days to get back to Townsville again. When I got there was a letter waiting for me. When she went home that night, she couldn't eat her tea because she thought she'd never see me again. That upset me. So what I did is I wrote a letter to my mother and parents and went to her and I said, as soon as I come home, this time, we'll get married.
3 battalions, one already in New Guinea, and we were there. We were only a few weeks trained, and we were there to hold the just as a guardian force there. But they never realised that that was going to be the front line.
It's a meeting of hearts. That's what it's all about. Words are a bit useless. There's stronger things than words. It's all our hearts combined.
I huri ake te kapa ki tōna hehia. I ruihi au nā ka haere atu ia o re kautinoro o tana haere ngātu I roto I toa te ngahere. Ka pahu mai te mene I tū tana waiwai ki runga I te tahi. Ka tangi tonu au ki aia.
Well, we actually were carrying the banner from a long way back, Gallipoli, but we're left and there's only a small number, only about 2,000 left out of the many, many thousands of the Second World War.
It's the least one can do is to remember them with some sort of respect and I think affection too. I think affection is a very important thing to remember people by. They've earned it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would all like everyone to take a moment of silence for the fallen and start that now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oceania Esport Network's Battlefield 5 2021 Awesome Cup Division 2's WSS vs Doctors Game 16. And this is our Anzac Tribute Day. For those who are watching from overseas, it is Anzac Day, a very, very memorable day for both Australians and like many of our brave men and women sacrifice their lives protecting our country. We'll be starting this one off in 21:30, so those who still haven't put their points forward, you can do that now. Be underway in just a moment. Taking a look at the Doctor's crew, we do have Bobby Burchin, Imperium, Lieutenant Keanu, Fat Yang Dong, Scample, Stallion, The Todd, and Yoda Temple. Coming in for WSS, we do have Corked Rhombus, Ewok's Vengeance, Fierce Odin, Drac, Raph, Zefdula, Straw Hat Joel, and the Wave J. Once again, I would like to thank all the servicemen and women out there who sacrifice their lives and continually fight for us on an everyday basis. We do respect you, we do appreciate you, and hope that we men and women overseas do. Time was set for 21:30. I'm not 100% sure what is going on, and I'm not sure why they haven't spawned in yet. The time was set to 21:30. I think they're all starting to come in at the 21-minute mark. We do see Doctors now coming through now, with WSS still holding back, so I'm not 100% sure what is going on. They are saying they're going to kick off at the 20-minute mark now, so we do have another minute to go. So if you have put your points forward, then put them through now, and we can be away. Sorry, I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say down, just a little bit emotional this morning. Because this day means a lot to me as well as it does to many family members who lost their lives during Anzac, during World War I as well as World War II. So I hope many of you today went to your dawn services, either watched on TV or, like myself, unfortunately due to the lockdown here in Perth, WA, we did our Drive Wave Memorial. So I hope many of you did the same. We'll be underway in just under 5 seconds, so place your bets, and we will be kicking this off in the Bravo objective from the Cathedral, taking a look here at Katana Watch 2020, and both teams are starting to fire away here. Of course, we want to see the first people rush through. I know that A-Mizzles with the Sizzles will be watching very closely to see who's going to get that Katana, and I'm just a little bit perplexed at how these two teams are not racing to the dead center the way that they usually do. And we will see them taking a little bit of a long way around. I'm going to jump in on Corked Rhombus, going up through the northern lane, trying to find and flanky-panky his way to victory. But it looks like the first to be on Bravo is coming in for the Doctor's crew. The shots will be fired out in just a moment from each. And let me know, who do you think is going to get first blood? That is going to be Scample taking down WSS's The Wave J in that first blood. And trying to get through the building here, we are getting a little bit of trouble. It looks like no one's gone after that Katana yet, so I know that there'll be a couple of sweaty people waiting to see who gets the pickup on that. The smoke is out. Bobby Burchin absolutely ruthlessly and recklessly, like a one-man army, trying to flank through there. He is just getting inundated with the amount of red that is on top of this field right now. The Bravo objective is starting to go back. He doesn't want to take that opportunity to go for the shots. He's getting into a little bit of a pinch here. So Corked Rhombus is down. Bravo objective now going back to the hands of the Doctor's crew. Zefdula taking down Bobby Burchin. Drac and Zefdula both coming in for the shots as well. Dr. Lieutenant Keanu taken down by Drac. Not before Fat Yang Dong finishes him off. Imperium and Todd now coming into race. Bravo objective very quickly going back into the hands of the Doctors after being into WSS for just a moment. Jumping on Ewok's Vengeance right now. He's trying to peek that corner.
Soldiers, we have lost objective Baker.
As they start rushing through here. We do have a mass break towards this north with Corked and Ewok straight in there. Fat Yang Dong going to be trying to peek that corner. Just a nose hair away from death. He goes in for the shot. Takes down Raph. Beautifully executed. And he's just a panic. He's just absolutely panic-stricken individual being shot from the side. And he's going to be third party there. Taken down by the hands of Drac as he starts racing in. WSS clearing off every single corner. Their rotation is absolutely on point. No one's going for the Katana. I'm going to give -5 points to -5 points to Gryffindor here. as no one wants to go after the flag. We do have Imperium just trying to wait off in the wings, but he's going to be mowed. That's going to be the Wave J. He's just a brutal, ruthless defender, and they've got a very good line here. Lieutenant Keanu, Yoda, and Fat Yang Dong both trying to come up through the north. Yoda Temple is going to be met by Ewoks and Cork. They're just going to hold both of these flags, not go for anything else. And they're not being too aggressive. They're just trying to build that line and pull a bit of the FL maneuvering. We have seen FL do this exact same play during Season 2 when they were going up against multiple teams in Devastation. I know that WSS have been working very closely with FL. They're learning their tactics, and you can see here that these guys are just all over the field. Imperium just holding short, making sure no one goes poke that through. The FG-42, once again, the weapon of choice for the engineers. Straw Hat Joel, Cork-Romus, and they're just not making a move here. We do have down in the south flank, we do have Fat Yang Dong, Lieutenant Keanu, Bobby Birch being a little bit cautious not to race it through. Straw Hat and Drac both going head to head against them. Fat Yang Dong, Bobby Birch, and Lieutenant Keanu deciding not to go in, using that smoke, trying to make the push up. Wave J and Raph are going to have a hell of a fight here. The shots coming out all over the place. Wave J taking the L there. Just having all these shots taken out here. That Yang Dong drops. Bobby Birch in the last one remaining. He doesn't want to take into the shots. He's about to go into a 2v1. Takes down Raph. Straw Hat Joel waiting in the wings. Goes into another 2v1 with Fist Odin, Straw Hat Joel. Both peeking at Bobby Birchin, absolutely railing the WSS crew. Fierce Odin, the last one. Last man standing. Bobby Birchin acting like a human spawn beacon. Is just going to get bombed by Keanu, Stallion, and Fat Yang Dong. And now this absolute unit is moving their way through. Wave J needs to make a break for the back. Pulling out that retreat. Just getting past. Fat Yang Dong picked up by Bobby Birchin. Wave J nailed from the top. And Stallion is going to clear it for the rest of the boys. We do have Doctors now breaking onto the Alpha objective. Straw Hat Joel spawning in, might be a little bit too late. And just coming back over here to the church, we do have Imperium down, but Yoda Temple and Todd. Yoda down, dropped as well, traded in with Drac. Ewoks and Todd going head to head. The shots are out. Todd getting the defense. Managing to keep that objective in play. We do have Imperium still holding off with Scamp as well. Both boys defending that Charlie objective. We move back towards Alpha. That's where it was all going down. But it looks like we have got a clear out here. WSS, Straw Hat, Wave J, and Ewok, and Odin, I should say, did manage to make the clear. Getting the high ground there. Fierce Odin in the dog squad. And we just have another break here. Imperium is going to be leading the charge through the Valley of Death. He shall fear no evil. Facing up against Fierce Odin. Does take him down. But he is very far from out of the woods here. Just getting him in the ankles with a nice little 94. Wave J still alive, just using the very last. Gets a 23 there. And he is just a unsightly god of a man with that Bren gun. You do not want to be caught up in Wave J's line of fire. That Bren gun will be ripping shreds off you. And if the movie Lock, Stock, and Two Smoky Barrels is to believe, you do not want to be messing with a nice little Bren gun. Lieutenant Keanu has broken onto the flag here, giving way for Bobby Birchin to go in for that revive on Fat Yang Dong, and the Bravo objective now starting to go blue. Doctors now taking it over, have got the 2 cap. Can they hold on? Or WSS might be coming back with an absolute scream here. With Straw Hat Joel coming in, Raph right behind. The shots are out. He just missed out on that one. Imperium still alive and still defending, managing to take down 2 people there. Straw Hat and Raph both coming to face the death. And there is a break between Doctors towards Alpha. They are trying to push in for a triple cap. Scamp's going to be the first one onto Alpha. This is going to give a nice little triple to Doctors, and they could end up turning the tables here with only 46 points in the difference. This is it is an uphill battle, but having that triple cap could spell trouble. Looks like Charlie objective is being contested, but will Scamp make it out with this 3v1? Bob the Builder, can we do it? No, he can't. Todd is going to have the same issue going up against the 3v1, but WSS all over that Charlie flag, absolutely railing it. Fat Yang Dong taking down Drac there. They maintain their Bravo position. WSS with the rotation to Charlie, claiming back on Alpha. They've got back into the 2 cap, 62 to 111. When just when you think Doctors are going to pull out that triple, WSS comes out, chips it down. The ace comes out of the hole. Look like Cork Rhombus is trying to make a break for the back. He's going to be facing up against Stallion. Lieutenant Keanu is going to be right on the rear. Cork Rhombus has got that nice little corner. Can he be a free elf? No, he can't. Dobby says no. And there's going to be Fat Yang Dong now racing into Shake Charlie, going for another dual cap here. WSS could take the opportunity to rush the Bravo flag and get themselves a nice little 3 cap. Drac nailing on both of them. Fat Yang Dong, the only one left alive. Last man standing to Doctors on Charlie. He needs to just hold off and become a spawn beacon. Decides to tangle with the tango. Takes down Ewoks. Cork Rhombus doesn't see him. Fat Yang Dong all over it like a rash. Taking him through. Drac. Stallion now spawning on the back of Fat Yang Dong. Ewoks Vengeance getting picked up there. Stallion jumping in. There he goes, getting nailed from behind. That is going to be Ewoks Vengeance taking him down. Goes for another shot. Takes down Lieutenant Keanu. And now it's going to be a 2v3 here. They are outnumbered, but certainly not outgunned. Ewoks Vengeance in a lot of trouble. Finally taken down. The Charlie objective flips, but they have lost Bravo. WSS with the rotation. Absolutely on point. Not letting them get a dual cap in here is going to be Doctor's downfall. And WSS just refused to budge. We are now back to square one with WSS holding the line at Bravo and Alpha. Not letting them through. Doctor's just struggling to get any form of grounding here. 31 to 104. 70-point lead. And widening every single moment that those dual caps are in their favor. Lieutenant Keanu goes into the shots. The panic is out. He gets a 50, but it's not enough. He's trying to pre-fire it. He's missed the opportunity. He goes in. Seth Dula tried to get him with the sticky dynamite. They couldn't force his hand. Lieutenant Keanu's right there on the side, and that is going to be Cork Rhombus. Corks will get that res inside. Picking him up. And that sticky dynamite's still in play. Bravo objective and Alpha still locked down by WSS, and just Doctors. Doctors are not welcome into the house. Straw Hat Joel feeding them the medicine. Takes down the Todd. That is a 1-piece. 2-piece. Can he get a 3-piece? Firing blindly down the hallway. He's just missed one of his targets. There it is. Bobby Burchin takes him out. That is a 3. Can he go for a 4? He nails for a 20. He's firing blindly, looking to see if he can get a winner-winner chicken dinner. But he does get a 3, and that's it. Going to be game, set, and match. Straw Hat Joel. Imperium with a Bob Barker engineer kit. Bravo objective is now going to be able to be run through, but now everyone's spawning on the back of Raph. With 1 ticket remaining, WSS getting a nice, clean win through here with 98 to 0. Imperium 17 to 8, Fat Yang Dong 10 to 7, Straw Hat Joel 21 to 5, and Drac 19 to 9. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be your map 1 going to WSS with Straw Hat Joel, Raph, Fizz, Odin, and Wave J. Taking the squad, and we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back now, and we're just waiting for that score to be updated for WSS to be 1 to 0. And with 17 seconds to go, we will have that one updated. For those who are just joining, my name is Noobalicious for the Oceania Esports Network. Battlefield 5's 2021 Autumn Cup. This is your Division 2's WSS versus Doctors game in Game 16. WSS with a staggering win coming into map 1, 98-0. Doctors struggling, nearly pulling out a 3-cap at the final moments of the game, but they didn't solidify their 2-cap, and ultimately it did become their downfall. We will be starting off with the Riverside Matter as always, with Doctors now making a huge push towards Bravo, trying to close in on that one before WSS have a chance to dig their claws in. First blood going to Todd, taking down Raph, followed by Drac and Cork Rhombus dropping Stallion and Bobby Birchin. Tanikianu taking the L by Cork Rhombus. Fat Yang Dong still alive, and it looks like Doctors did have the majority force on Bravo, but they were outgunned by the WSS crew. Stallion just making it out in the nick of time. Tried to go in for a melee kill, but it wasn't going to be high enough, and he's going to be taken down there by Sefdullah, and Bravo objective falls very quickly to hands of WSS. And if we look over towards Charlie, it looks like the same thing's happening here. Nearly going in for a triple cap so early in the game, but Bobby Birchin is going to try and go take down Straw Hat Joel. Straw Hat taking him down. This triple cap out of the gate, out of nowhere. Straw Hat Joel taking down Scamp. Yoda Temple, this man is an absolute monster. Get him some G Fuel. He is all over this flag. WSS with an absolute enormous triple cap right in the early game. Doctors must be sweating hard. This is just unbelievable. These two teams have what an absolute incredible force, but WSS have just been slapping everyone right now across the field. Charlie objective going back to the hands of the Doctors. They just needed to put every single body they could, take that one down. And we do see Airwalk's Vengeance still down here on the south. WSF closing in. They are not going down without a fight. With 154 to 125, they are currently on par with nearly the record holders of the points lost so far, which I believe is Doctors. Lieutenant Keanu, Yoda Temple, Fat Yang Dong now coming through the north lane. Straw Hat Joel, they need to be watching out for him. He is an absolute thorn in the side of every single one of their members. Lieutenant Keanu does take him down. That's going to open up all avenues towards the Alpha flag. The Fierce Odin goes in for the res here. And looks like Straw Hat Joel will be their MVP of the day. Stallion, Fat Yang Dong both trying to go in for the shots there. Looks like Stallion just misses. He takes down Straw Hat Joel, goes in, takes down Odin on a nice little two-piece. And with his San Andreas infinite guns, infinite ammunition glitch, we'll see them race towards the Alpha flag. That was a very early lead for WSS to be holding. Down Wave J, just managing to get his reload there in time. Doesn't make it, gets absolutely clapped in a nice headshot. Fat Yang Dong taking him down. Straw Hat Joel, you can see the absolute panic starting to fall through. But Straw Hat Joel's taking down 3 before. Can he do it again? No, he can't. Fat Yang Dong dropping the ball, dropping it right on top of him. Alpha objective starting to fall. Raph coming in from the north. Going into a 2v1. He's going to go for a flanker on the outside, making that beautiful little flanky panky. Alpha Charlie back in the hands of Doctors. And just as quickly as WSS cleaned up a triple cap, Doctors are making a mass comeback here with 140 to 101. They do have a 40 lead to go. They need a 40-point jump to bring it into an even field, but we do have Bravo objective very much protected here by WSS's crew. Imperium can't get on there. Ewok's down. Sefdullah's still alive, and Wave J will nail him down through the mid lane. Stallion's being taken, but Bobby Birchin right behind, ready for the res. Bobby Birchin goes into the shot, slippy dippy, slidey whitey, takes him down. Goes through the shot, he is panicking, that is an absolute panic and a half. Managed to take down Raph, but he knows that there's one more left on the field. And it looked like he was about to drop it, but he does get taken down. Straw Hat Joel nailed. Stallion will go in there for the revive, and they will continue holding Alpha. Alpha and Charlie both in their hands. They've managed to drag this from a 40-point lead down to only 25. And they are climbing the ladder very quickly. Yoda Temple not letting Ewoks or Cork Rhombus come up that staircase. Sefdullah will be coming out from the west. Nails the back of Yoda Temple. Drac taking down Scamp. We do have the Wave J and Lieutenant Keanu now both this side of the house. Straw Hat Joel taking him down. WSS's Raph as well. Stallion is going to be backed up by Bobby Birchin and Fat Yang Dong as they rush through. Stallion taking an absolute beating there, and we can just see WS's Blue lighting up that kill feed, just nailing every single person they possibly can. Bravo and Charlie going back into the hands of WSS. They are breaking towards Alpha, which will give him a triple cap if Doctors are not careful. Bobby Birch and Fat Yang Dong, last one on the church. Raph trying to nail. Straw Hat Joel going wide around the outside. Fierce Odin with the long range Sturmgewehr 1-5, taking him down. Smoke out. Bobby Birchin just dropping down Raph there. Stallion as well. And Straw Hat Joel making it onto Alpha like an absolute champion. Bobby Birchin and Straw Hat Joel have been going at each other quite hard. Straw Hat Joel taken down by Bobby Birchin. The Alpha objective stays well and truly in the hands of the Doctor's crew. Bravo objective is going to be up for grabs here with only 3 people defending. They are moving an entire battalion down here. Fat Yang Dong taken down by Wave J. Fierce Odin just clipping out the outside. And Wave J using that bread. That thing is good at long range, but not so good at short range. And he's about to get rushed by an entire crew of Doctors. Drop their meds left, right, and center through the house. Perfect opportunity. Fierce Odin taking down Stallion, but he does lose that. Goes in, takes down Wave J, and they are now all over this Bravo flag like a rush. Doctors dropping in, saying g'day, taking Bravo, but losing Alpha. Take 1 step forward, 1 step back. Raph and Cork Rhombus all over it. Bobby Birchin just hanging off on the north. Yoda Temple is down. Bravo objective now under siege by Drac. Ewok's Vengeance coming in to join from the west. Drac going up, takes down Fat Yang Dong. Stallion still alive. Drac is just an absolute animal right now. Going in after him. And we just see Blue lighting up that kill feed. Very well played from both sides. WSS cleaning up the map 108 to 50. Showing Doctors who's boss. We can see Ewok's Vengeance desperately waiting for a res. There he goes. Finally picks up his teammates. Decides to give him some love and attention. Everyone using those beautiful little sailor hats there. WSS cleaning up the rest on Bravo. Yoda Temple and the Todd now trying to rush in towards Charlie. Fierce Odin taking him down. Yoda Temple right on the rear. And with Alpha Bravo Charlie in the hands of WSS with that nice little triple, these tickets will be counting down. And with 70 points in the lead and growing every second, this is not good news for the Doctors. And we can just see WSS are dominating the field. An absolute ruthless and reckless team in Division 2. Last time we saw a beating bad taken this bad was during the map yesterday between VC and Phil on Narvik. Septula taking a headshot to the face, but not before Fat Yang Dong will get in that res there. Septula taking the headshot there from Fat Yang Dong, and Destroyer Gel taking out will get the res. Alpha now going into the hands of Doctors, but 106 to 11 and closing down fast. This is going to be game, set, and match very quickly. There's no way under the sun that we can see Doctors make a comeback from 106 to 10. And if they do, I think WSS just need to uninstall the game. Doctors, Yoda Temple dropped into Halo Bullet. Straw Hat Joel all over the top of it. Scap's now trying to join in from the rear, but he's a little bit too far out. Alpha objective starting to flip to WSS. This rotation is really on point here. WSS will be taking Game 16, Map 2 with an impressive win, 105 to 0. Drac 13 to 4, Straw Hat Joel 12 to 6, Imperium 15 to 9, and the Stallion at 10 to 9. Ladies and gentlemen, WSS do take Game 16 under their belts with Straw Hat Joel, Raph, Fierce Odin, and the Wave J with the squad, but we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back now with map 3. For those who are just joining, this is the Oceania Esport Network's Battlefield 5 2021 Autumn Cup for Division 2. WSS versus Doctors, Game 16. WSS have been practicing incredibly hard over the last couple of weeks, and it truly shows here with a really impressive score there, coming out with triple digits on the last map, and I believe it was 98 on the first ones. They're just getting bigger and bigger every single game, but we are going into map 3. And giving Doctors a chance to make an absolute comeback. Take a look at the scoreboard. We do have Fierce Odin in the tank as well as Scamp. These two tankers will be going at each other's throats. I have seen it from many times. These guys are just ruthless with the tank. Scamp coming up with that Valentine as well as Fierce Odin. Rocking the Panzer. Yoda Temple is the MVP to the Doctor's crew, always staying behind Scamp, right on his tailpipe to give him every single rep that he needs. First blood coming out, though, to Fat Yang Dong against Cork Rhombus. And followed by Drac taking down Bobby Birchin, Todd dropping Ewoks, and Sefdula taking down Todd. Bravo objective in the hands of the Doctors. They do have the 2-cap from the early game. 160-157, we are afoot. Scamp making a very wide approach towards Odin. And he's going to be surprising Odin with a nice little couple of shots to the side. Yoda Temple's right on his rear. Looks like he's wakeboarding. And the shots are now out between Fierce Odin and Scamp. Fierce Odin does have the Panzer, which is a very difficult tank, but he's going to be rushed up here by the Stallion. All the shots are out, but Cork Rhombus and Sefdula are not going to have a bar of it. They're now starting to push up on Scamp as well. And this is going to be a 2 against 1. We have seen many times how assaults can just take all of the shots. Yoda Temple's not behind the tank here. He's going to be completely open for attack. Looks like Cork Rhombus just managing to avoid it. Yoda Temple is taken down by Sefdula. Scamp is going to be by his little lonesome. Cork Rhombus trying to throw in there. And there it goes, Scamp taken down by some sticky dynamite. And if we move back over here, Fierce Odin taking down the rest. It looks like WSS now has the armor, which is going to be bad news for the Doctor's crew, as Hamada's map gives complete opportunity to every single tank to just steamroll when they don't have any competition. Taking a look at Bravo, it is still under wraps by the Doctor's crew, but we do have WSS now starting to make a push for it. Bravo objective completely blue and trying to get Doctors off this flag right now. It's like trying to stick a wet needle up a kangaroo's backside in a phone box. It's just going to be hard to do, but not impossible. I was going to say, just can't get it done, but we have seen WSS pulling these off the objectives one by one. Raf taking down Bobby Birchin, Lieutenant Keanu right on the 6, but Fierce Odin tried to go in through the window shot. Looks like Fat Yang Dong has been picked up. Bobby Birchin's still alive, Lieutenant Keanu as well. They are all starting to go through. Bobby Birchin picking everybody up. What an absolute weapon. Fierce Odin refusing to leave Charlie, and he's just positioned himself, parked himself up, called for a valet service, waiting in the drive-thru for some dinner, and Way of J right behind, ready to rep him when necessary. We do have a rush down here by WSS towards Alpha. The Doctor's crew have been notified, and we do see Imperium try to make a flank coming in from the south. Drax Sefdula, Ewok's Vengeance down, push it on to Alpha. That is going to give him a double cap here, unless the Todd. Imperium has been taken down. Bobby Birchin right behind. And Bobby Birchin, the Doctors, is just like Cork Rhombus to WSS. He's just a very difficult, slippery character to get through, but Drac had no issues nailing him like a hot knife through butter. Taking a look back towards Charlie objective. Odin's decided to leave his valet parking for a little bit of an exercise in tanking. All over the place. We do have Yoda Temple just waiting. He wants to use his rep tool. We all know that he does. And Fierce Odin will get all of the necessary reps that he can. Fat Yang Dong, WSS going Straw Hat Joel. Fat Yang Dong will be going head to head. Straw Hat Joel getting taken to hell by Fat Yang Dong. Bravo objective, the only one held by Doctors right now, and 137 to 114. They do still have the remaining points, but with 2 caps against them, this could go very quickly to WS's favor. We do see Doctors making a lot more of a stronger approach in this map than we've seen in the last couple of maps. Sefdula and Straw Hat Joel now spawning off the back of Charlie in the final moments before it flips. Sefdula, Bobby Birchin takes him down. I want to see some melee kills in here so we can get some instant replay. Straw Hat Joel doesn't see where he's from, and that is going to be a very nice ambush. Bobby Birchin through the window. Taking makes a break out there. They are not alone by any stretch of imagination. He hesitated, and that was going to cost him. Fierce Odin goes in for another shot here. Looks like Fierce Odin's tank was taken down. We didn't catch that one there. But we should have another tank. Scap now in the tank as well. They are pushing forwards Charlie. But Raph, Wave J, Lieutenant Keanu still alive. Wave J and Raph now going to be fighting up against the tank as well. Bobby Burchett spawning on the back of Lieutenant Keanu. We do have Raph, Wave J. Wave J does have the high ground. Raph has got the ambush. Through there, he manages to take down Bobby Burchett, but with 24 health remaining, he is not in a good position, and he's taken down there. Beautifully executed by Lieutenant Keanu, who should get the res on top of Bobby Burchett. Charlie objective still go back and forth. Scap needing to break off of it. Fierce Odin just getting away by the skin of his teeth. Only to be met up with Lieutenant Keanu, and he's just going to be rinsed by an entire squad of WSS. Bobby Burchett goes in for some extra tasty, spicy nuggets on Rough. Straw Hat Joel going through, takes down Bobby Burchett, manages to get the res, and he should get the res here on Fierce Odin as well. Moving back towards the Bravo objective, we do have WSS finally going in and looking to get that triple cap in here very quickly with Cork Romus and Zeftullah. Doctors now being triple capped, 118 to 104 with only 15 points in the lead. They are dropping like absolute, 10 points in the lead. They are dropping like absolute flies right now. Scout making a very brazen push on this Bravo. And we do know that tanks in very close quarters, especially on this map, can be difficult. Using it as a shortcut, he is holding that Bravo flag. Smoke is out. He's being shot from all sides. That is going to be rails from the side from Cork Rhombus. That high ground. Trying to get a nice little Piet shot up there. Scap now making a break for the back as well. Zeftullah dropped by Scap in the final moments. Bravo objective was taken by Doctors momentarily, but there was way too much heat. Scap does the smart thing by pushing off, but Drac right behind as a medic. That Alpha flag starting to go back. They're still in the triple cap just for the moment, but there it goes. Finally, Doctors out of that triple cap at 89 to 101. WSS with an amazing comeback. And pushing it back into the hands of WSS. Doctors are getting a little bit desperate here. We see Imperium going into a 1v5, 1v4. He's going to be dropped. They will get the rest of the reses here. They desperately need blue all over the flag. That flag will be flipped very quickly. That's going to put a double cap straight back onto WSS. The Doctor's taking the charge here. Ewok's Vengeance trying to pull out the pistol. Wasn't enough for him. And Stallion now, they've got a few people spawning off here on the eastern side with WSS Drac taken down the moment he spawns in. Zeftullah just needs to hide out there for a moment, act like a spawn beacon. Straw Hat Joel now coming down the stairs to face off against Fat Yang Dong. He's going to be chasing him down from a long haul stretch. Manages to take him down by his ankles, getting that Achilles heel. Zeftullah, Ewoks, and Drac both going around the south. Cork Rhombus coming in as well. And this is going to become a 4v2, but Lieutenant Keanu is taken down, and Fat Yang Dong as well. Bravo flag, yeah, completely up for grabs. The WSS crew, and that should be flipping over. The Charlie objective as well. Fierce Odin back into his tank with Wave Day protecting it. The Todd going to go head-to-head against the Raph. The hesitation there. Taken down, and we do see Raph with the FG2. Imperium and Yoda Temple now going through as well. There is a rush up from the top. We do see Ewok's Vengeance just holding short. Oh. 70 to 82. Taking a look back here at this Bravo objective. It is going to be flipped over to WSS crew. They do have Bravo and Charlie in their midst. Alpha objective, Bobby Burchett, Lieutenant Keanu, Stallion and Imperium now coming through as well. Wave J, Fierce, Odin, both making a rush up towards the Alpha flag, and that one being remaining. WSS could flip this. It will be game over for the Doctors crew with 20 points and losing fast. Doctors need to make a climb and a half to take a win here. Drac and Ewok's Vengeance in a perfect position. Imperium right up on his 6, going in for the shot against Drac. Drac just narrowly avoiding the shots. Imperium, Todd's going to be breaking in, and Drac in the middle of a pinch manages to pull it out. Can he go in for another one as well? Parkouring his way over the top of the rails. Somehow staying alive through the whole thing. The Bravo objective will be protected by the rest of this crew here. Cappy Yoda Temple both being back to back. Fierce Odin now making his way down. He's going to be right on top of him, but the Todd is there to back him. Raph needs to make a jump. He's being scamped, just getting behind, but he is going to be pushing out of bounds here. That is a little bit difficult. Scamp doesn't have the angle, and he's going to have a hard time getting anything. Fierce Odin could easily just come and push this one up. He's deciding to leave that one and back up as well. Straw Hat Joel, Fat Yang Dong, Raph all starting to go into the Charlie objective. We do have Fat Yang coming out through the smoke. Straw Hat Joel using it, but Straw Hat Joel gets taken down by Fat Yang Dong. Tried to use that nice little Vickers gun there. Doesn't make a win, but 33 to 79. Doctors, once again, losing traction here, and WSS are all over this objective like an absolute crash. Alpha objective, the last one's left. WSF have got the perfect time to rush down to this Alpha flag with only 3 people holding, 2 people holding now. 27 to 77. This could be over with WSS claiming a 3-0 win across the board. Fat Yang Dong and Stallion got a nice little position up there in the ruins. Bobby Birchin goes in, nails Drac, Fat Yang right on the rear. Shots are out towards Fierce Odin's tank. He manages to just survive, and Raph will get the reps that he desperately needs in there. So Fat Yang Dong and Lieutenant Keanu now making a desperate attempt, a desperate bid to take the Bravo flag. Stallion hanging off on the other side as well. Fierce Odin going in towards Bravo. Making a very bold move there. Doesn't want to fire too heavily through the smoke. The Bravo flag going in with 14 to 72. If Doctors can claim a 3 cap here, they could manage to turn this one around. But they desperately cannot afford to take any more losses. Bobby Birchin just getting nailed there from the bottom. Goes in for some extra shots. You do see Stallion trying to go in after Fierce Odin. Yoda Temple taken down by Fierce Odin. Drac, Cork Romus and Sefdula as well joining into the fight. Bobby Birchin can't afford to go in for the res. 11 tickets. We do have Yoda and Stallion both waiting for their res as well. They can't afford to lose anymore. But the Bravo flag and Alpha now under siege by WSS. They have a choice to make to either stand on one flag and fight, or potentially lose all 3. Bravo objective very quickly goes to the hands of WSS. 9 to 61. They are playing it very passive right now. Managing to hold on to that flag, but they have lost Bravo with 9 tickets to 61. Unless they make an absolute desperate attempt to push to Bravo, they will be losing out on this one. Drac taken down. Stallion and Sefdula both down. Ewok's Vengeance, Lieutenant Keanu still alive. Goes in through the top, but doesn't make it. Drac will get in the res there with 3 tickets remaining to 60. WSS will be walking away with a clean 3-0 win against the Doctors crew. Unbelievable. I thought both of these teams were incredibly well balanced, but take a look at that scoreboard. You got 16-11 Lieutenant Keanu, Imperium 17-12, Brack 26-7, Straw Hat Joel 10-11. WSS, Ewok's Vengeance, Cork's Promise, and Drac with Sefdula coming in for the squad. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. WSS taking a beautiful 3-0 win against Doctors. Both teams very well played. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and that will be WSS today. My name's been Noblicious. We will be coming back with another match for you at 3 PM today. Between, and let me just pull this one up, that is going to be FL taking on NSS for game 25. We will see you all then.